For that very kind introduction. He's doing really a fabulous job heading up Jobs Ohio. We're very, very proud of what he is doing, proud of what Jobs Ohio is doing to bring more jobs to our great state. Let me also thank Secretary Wilbur Ross for being here. Secretary, thank you very, very much for hosting us and hosting Select USA to give us the opportunity to spotlight American states, companies for investment from around the world. We want every day, and we try every day to tell the Ohio story. The Ohio story is a great, great story. The state of Ohio is dedicated to keeping a very strong and good business climate in our state. We are a great place to do business. We're a great place to start a business. We're a great place to live. And Ohio is a great place to raise a family. A little over 250,000 Ohioans are working today because of direct investment from foreign countries. And we are very, very proud of that. We are proud of the fact that for over 40 years, Ohio has been a state that has welcomed foreign investment. We want the world to know that Ohio has so very, very much to offer. Ohio is located within driving distance of 40% of the U.S. and Canadian populations. Certainly makes us ideal for getting goods to North American marketplaces. We are in the process and continue to make the necessary investments in our transportation system, infrastructure. Very, very important. And we foster a business climate that responds to the needs of our businesses, responds to the needs of customers. So I really believe our number one asset is people. Ohioans have a great entrepreneurial spirit, great desire to work. We are Ohioans, we get up in the morning and we go to work. And for companies to come into the state of Ohio, I think that frankly is our biggest asset. Ohioans have proven that when international business invests in Ohio, they will get a return on their investment. Companies now from 49 foreign countries have invested in the state of Ohio. We are especially happy today to make a new announcement. Last fall, Italian paper manufacturer Salvaterra opened its most advanced facility in the world in Circleville, Ohio. And today, we have another announcement. Today we are celebrating a new Italian partner, Modula, a manufacturer of storage and retrieval systems that will invest over $26 million and add 100 jobs in Franklin, Ohio. To make this official, it's my pleasure in a moment to introduce Antonio Pagano. Antonio established the first modular service department, which was later replicated throughout Italy. He oversaw Modula's global sales as international service manager. He has also been the head of Modula Academy that trained associates worldwide. And today he is chief executive officer of the company's U.S. manufacturing branch. This is a very innovative company with extraordinary leadership. And so it is my pleasure today to welcome Antonio Pagano, Modula's CEO, and we welcome him to the stage. And we welcome the company to Ohio.
Thank you very much to the governor. Thanks everybody. Well, we are absolutely excited and extremely happy to be here and to start these operations in Ohio. Modula itself is an Italian company with a very international soul, and we have different manufacturing plants. Not only in Italy, we have a manufacturing plant also in China, and we already have another one in the United States, in the state of Dayton. And the reason of having different manufacturing plants is because we want to be close to our customers. So we are really customer oriented. So we believe that in the market of in the today market, we need to be as close as possible to our customers. So the economy in the United States is booming, as everybody knows. We decided it was the right investment to do in this particular moment in the United States, opening up a second plant. And we have intensively researched the right place, and then we ended up with Ohio, because basically for us is the best place to be right now in terms of logistics, in terms of all the services that the state can give us, and the workforce, which is highly skilled. So we have found a very good partnership with Jobs Ohio and Ready Cincinnati, which helped us a lot in the initial stage. We found a very nice building that we believe is going to be our icon in the state of Ohio and in the United States as well. And so we are simply excited, and we are ready to start our venture. So thanks again, everybody. Thanks Jobs Ohio. Thanks the overlord. Thank you.
Antonio, congratulations and welcome to the Ohio family. I'm fully aware that everyone in the audience knows our next speaker, but let me go ahead and enjoy the thrill of introducing him to you. This is a man that knows how to create jobs. Over 55 years of investment banking and private equity experience, he's restructured over $400 million of assets across what seems like every industry sector there is. He's been chairman or lead director of more than 100 companies operating in more than 20 different countries. A graduate of Yale University and Harvard Business School, and my favorite fact yet, he's a great host who is speaking at an Ohio investment event for the second year in a row, a tradition we'd like to continue. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming our host, U.S. Commerce Secretary Wilbur Ross.
Thank you, JP, for that nice introduction. I'm happy that we now have the first new investment result of this year's Select USA Summit. I'm delighted personally to congratulate Governor Mike DeWine and Jobs Ohio on reaching an agreement with the Modula company from Italy for a new facility in Dayton, Ohio. We're celebrating this investment project up here on the main stage for the first time ever at the Select USA Investment Summit, because that's what this is all about. Creating opportunities for hard-working Americans and a business environment in which companies like Modula can flourish. Job announcements and investment events are the great highlights of my job as Commerce Secretary, that are now collectively investing $463 million in your state. We all need to learn from what you're doing in Ohio. My congratulations also to you, Antonio, for choosing Ohio as an outpost in the U.S. for your continued growth. You're setting up operations in a historic location steeped in industrial history. The two Wright brothers, Wilbur and Wilbur, invented the airplane in Dayton, and the inventor of the cash register, James Reddy, was also from Dayton. More unusually, the hot dog was invented in Dayton as well. I do note, however, that we hope that Dayton has a speedy recovery from the massive tornadoes that barreled through the city in the last 2 weeks. It's amazing that even with a mile-wide swath of destruction twice in 2 days, that nobody was killed. That's a great record. Ohio is one of the most important industrial states in our country, and Modula will be perfectly suited to deliver its automated vertical warehouses to markets in the north, south, east, and west. And your $26.5 million investment will create 100 good-paying jobs in Dayton. This is what the Select USA Investment Summit is all about, facilitating mutually beneficial partnerships for local communities, states, foreign companies, and American workers who are the most productive in the world. Again, my congratulations to Governor DeWine and your team at Jobs Ohio for bringing new opportunities to the Buckeye State. And a special thank to you, Antonio and Modula, for putting your continued confidence in the United States. You're welcome here, and your company is welcome here. And as is the case with all foreign investment, we're really glad to have you on board. Thank you for coming.
All right. So Chris, have Antonio Pagano, the U.S. manager of Modula. You've just been celebrated as a huge American investment. What do you think? You must be very proud.
Yes, actually we are. I am
You are,
very
yeah.
proud. I am very proud personally. We are proud as a company to be able to celebrate this investment. These are investments that have been thought and have been pushed directly from our president. He really wants to make sure that we are as close as possible to our customer, and then we are present in the best way in the U.S. market, which is one of the most important markets for us in this.
You just been celebrated by the Secretary of State, Secretary of Commerce of the United States, Wilbur Ross, in Washington at the biggest economic conference in the United States and the biggest economy. What does it feel? I mean, in Italy, they're always complaining about not having work and whatever, and now you're on the front stage. Yeah.
Yes, you're right. I am very proud. I'm very happy, I can tell you. But, you know, the message that is important to spread to the Italian companies, we need to think outside of Italy. We need to be able to be aggressive in all the markets outside of Italy, outside of Europe actually.
Yeah.
And this is what Modula has been doing since forever. You know, we were selling abroad units in every single state. Right now we have a coverage that we have representatives all around the world. We have 3 continents where we produce, and actually in one of the continents, the United States, we have 2 manufacturing plants.
Yeah,
we have
Maine and now.
Yes, we have one in Maine and one now in Ohio. So we are investing a lot, and we can see the result. We are growing with a pace of 25 to 30% year over year. So this is something that you cannot build from one day to another one. You need to, of course, look forward. You need to invest. You need to make sure that your team is following you. But you have also to be a little bit courageous, you know. So
Okay, so congratulations on your very big bella figura, and
thank you.
And
Thank you so much.
you are, yeah, and this is what Italians have to do. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, and you're a G5 country, so people forget that. And you're the most welcome, Italians are the most welcoming investors in America today. Thank you.
Hello.
Good afternoon.